Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Are we all sleeping on Korean vitamin C serums? Ever since the patent of the SkinCeuticals CE ferulic expired, it seems that every Western brand out there is falling over themselves to create a like-for-like dupe of that formulation. As a result, the vitamin C field has become a little crowded, and I don't think that Korean skincare vitamin Cs are necessarily getting the attention that they deserve. There are some wonderful K skincare vitamin C serums out there, which in some instances could really add value to your skincare routine. So in today's video, I want to share with you 5 flawless recommendations when it comes to Korean vitamin C serums that might just be worth your coin. Sit back, relax, let's talk the best Korean skincare vitamin Cs. Now, as always, when I kickstart these best of videos, I like to add a huge caveat, and that's to say, when it comes to skincare, use what works for you. I think each and every one of the recommendations in today's video is amazing, but if you already have your favorite vitamin C serum, cling on to it like it's your very best friend, because honestly, in skincare, consistency is key. And whilst I don't advocate constantly changing out the products that you use, it's always nice to keep up to date with some of the formulations, what's going on in the industry, which is the purpose of today's video. So in that spirit, I would love for you guys to shout about your favorite vitamin C down in the comment section below. What's your current go-to that's working so well for you? Don't gatekeep it, share that love with the community down in the comment section below, because I honestly love to hear your recommendations, product experiences, and it really does shape the products that I try out and review here on the channel in the future. Whatever your take on vitamin C serums, just know that the ones mentioned in today's video are entirely sponsorship and paid partnership free. You will never see an ad or a paid placement on any video here on the channel, because I pride myself on my independence above all else. Turning down that coin so I can speak from the heart and never the wallet. So if you want to, experience truly independent skincare advice and recommendations, make sure to like the video, follow along for more of this style of content. Now, without further ado, I think it's time we cut that waffle and we delve straight on in. So, Korean vitamin C serums, as with Western brands, Korean skincare brands really do differ in their approach. There is something for everyone in the Korean skincare market when it comes to vitamin Cs. But I would say, as a general rule, and this is very much a generalization, I would say that Korean brands tend to formulate more gentle options when it comes to vitamin C. They tend to be more sensitive skin friendly. So if that's your individual skin type, then maybe shopping a Korean vitamin C might be the best way forward. Generally speaking, too, Korean brands will often go for stabilized vitamin C serums. Because they have to ship internationally, using pure form ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid doesn't always work because of the risk of oxidation. If it's not transported correctly, or if it's not transported quickly enough, you get that oxidation, which means it's not going to be peak performance when it reaches the consumer. So most Korean skincare brands will now formulate with a stabilized form of vitamin C, which I honestly believe is the way forward. Why should we feel the need to rush through our vitamin C before it oxidizes if we can use stabilized versions, which just make it so much easier and extend the shelf life? I'm actually a huge advocate for the use of stabilized vitamin C, particularly ethylated ascorbic acid, which takes a lot of the stress out of your vitamin C, but does so in a way which still delivers you the fantastic experiences and results that we expect from a vitamin C serum. That's just my hot take, but I think this is something that you'll generally see a lot more of in Korean skincare, which is why I love it. That innovation, sort of leading from the front when it comes to vitamin C serums, it is something that I think should definitely be applauded. Korean vitamin C serums are often also really inexpensive. I think we're all watching our budgets in 2026, and Korean skincare generally will come with a lower price point than some Western brands, and this again is music to my ears. I am drugstore to my core. I hate overpaying if I don't need to, and there's some great affordable vitamin C serums coming out of the Korean skincare market that I think rival any of the more expensive options on the market. So in that spirit, here are what I would call my top 5. Let's start out with the Dr. Althea Vitamin C Boosting Serum. This is a powerhouse formula, which honestly is almost like an entire skincare routine in a bottle when you look at the actives that it contains. It uses a stabilized form of vitamin C, in this case the ethylated ascorbic acid that I mentioned earlier. So this has a super long shelf life. It won't oxidize quickly. It's great if you have to have it shipped from another country and imported. You don't have to worry about it spoiling or oxidizing. It will come super fresh because it uses a stabilized vitamin C, which I personally love. You also have a plethora of other amazing actives in here here. You've got your tranexamic acid, you've got some alpha-arbutin, you've got some coenzyme Q10, which is a potent antioxidant, and you also have a touch of ascorbic acid too. So this uses stabilized vitamin C and pure form vitamin C together. So you're almost getting the best of both worlds, longer shelf life, but also the potency that you expect from an ascorbic acid formula. I love the fact that you've got antioxidants in here because that just turbocharges the antioxidant power of the vitamin C's too. Adding that tranexamic acid and all the other brightening ingredients, this is a wonderful, wonderful formula. If you have sensitive skin and want something that's going to really get on top of your hyperpigmentation, but in a more gentle way, this is one that I would definitely recommend. And the formula isn't sticky. Sometimes vitamin C's can feel a little tacky on the skin. Not with this one. Sinks in like that. Just feels gorgeous on application and is super inexpensive. This is one of the most innovative vitamin C's to come out of the Korean skincare market, and it's a bestseller for a reason. It's genuinely so, so good. Another best-selling vitamin C is the eqqual berry vitamin illuminate serum. This is very Instagrammable. You know, if you look at the coloration of the packaging of the product, this is very photographic and grabs the eye. But actually, look past the packaging, it's actually a really good formulation. I would say that this is probably the most gentle of all the vitamin C's I'm recommending today. So if you have super sensitive skin, maybe you're a beginner to vitamin C's, this is the place that I would start. It actually uses a lot of plant-derived vitamin C's, which tend to be more gentle than pure form, ascorbic acid, but will still in the long term deliver you some great results. You also have a touch of ethylated ascorbic acid, that stabilized vitamin C that I mentioned earlier, alongside that. So again, whilst it isn't in as high a concentration as, say, the Dr. Althea one, it still is up there in terms of concentration, so will deliver when it comes to outcomes. You've got ceramides in here, you've got some peptides, so this is really going to work to boost the barrier function of the skin, whilst also fade your hyperpigmentation and get your glow game on point. Because it's gentle, you're going to want to use this consistently in the long term to get those results. Be patient with it, but I feel that the risk of side effects and irritation from this one are vastly reduced because of that formulation. So if you're a beginner, maybe there's someone, a teenager in your life that's looking to fade some acne marks and scarring, but doesn't want to go in for something super high potency, this would be a really great option. And I just love that we have something for everyone, no matter your level of skin sensitivity. Now, my third recommendation is the cosrx Advanced Vitamin C 23%. So this one is probably the strongest of the recommendations I'm making today. So use this if you have a more resilient skin type, if you're used to using vitamin C's, you're not sensitive to them, this could be a really, really potent option. It uses, again, stabilized vitamin C, so it won't oxidize, you'll get a long shelf life, but in a 23% concentration. That is up there. That's up there with some of the strongest of the Western brands, so this packs a punch. I'd say that cosrx are a bit of a hybrid between a Korean skincare brand, which is where they're based, but also taking some of the Western ethos and approach to skincare. It sort of crosses and is a fusion between the two. You generally wouldn't see this strength of vitamin C in a Korean skincare product, so it's nice to have something different. If you want strength, go for this option, but because it's stabilized, you won't have that risk of oxidation. And I find generally ethylated ascorbic acid is less sensitizing than ascorbic acid, so it won't be quite as sensitizing as, say, an equivalent 23% ascorbic acid, which I love. In here, you've also got glutathione, which is one of the best brightening ingredients to pair with vitamin C, and you've also got vitamin E. Now, the brand really shouts about the vitamin E in their product, saying that this is an antioxidant that works well with vitamin C, and it does. Keeps it stable, but it also is a great skin softener. So if you're somebody that wants to smooth out the texture on the skin, but also get that glow up, fade that hyperpigmentation, this is a really great option because it has a sky-high dose of that vitamin E too. Altogether, I think this is wonderful. You'll get less sensitivity than you would expect from an equivalent 23% in a Western brand, so definitely a little bit more compatible for most skin types, but still delivering a sky-high dose of that vitamin C for maximum results. You guys know I love the numbuzin vitamin concentrated serum. This one is a favorite of mine that I've used in my skincare routine for the past 3 years, and it delivers. This is very much a keeping with that Dr. Althea one being an entire skincare routine in a bottle. You have your vitamin C, you have all your other brightening ingredients, your actives that you would expect. This is like a one and done approach to hyperpigmentation. Now, this used to be my absolute favorite, but they did reformulate it a couple of months ago and took out the tranexamic acid that was in it. They've now launched like a standalone tranexamic acid serum to go alongside it, which I personally love. I don't think the formulation of this one is as comprehensive without that tranexamic acid, which is a shame, and why I've actually moved on to some of the other options that I've mentioned in this video. But it's still in its own right a fantastic vitamin C, and I would personally recommend, if you are going to go for this numbuzin vitamin concentrated serum, that you use it with that other tranexamic ampule, which I'm leaving an image of here on the screen. They're designed to be used together in order to get the maximum results, and that's how I would approach it. I actually did a whole video in its own right on this tranexamic acid option, so if you do want to check it out, I'll leave a link to it up there. Definitely one to watch if you're interested in this, but I think gone are the days where you could use the numbuzin vitamin concentrated on its own. I think you now need to pair it with its tranexamic acid like sister in order to get the very best results. I'm happy to do that because it genuinely works, but I will call that out. I know it's a favourite of a lot of people. The formula did get tweaked and changed, which I know disappointed a lot of people, but it's still up there. It's still one of the best, but I think it's fallen from first place to just like maybe 5th position. And then last but by no means least, we have the beauty of Joseon Light On Serum. This I love because it combines Centella Asiatica and vitamin C together in the same product. This is a game changer because studies show that if you use Centella Asiatica and vitamin C together, it quadruples the amount of additional collagen produced versus just using vitamin C alone. So I would say if you're using your vitamin C serum to fade hyperpigmentation, boost your glow game and luminosity, go for one of the other 4 products that I've mentioned in this video already. If you're using your vitamin C for anti-aging and boosting collagen, go for this beauty of Joseon Light On Serum because that's where you're going to get the very best results. It's still going to work against fading your hyperpigmentation, dark spots and discoloration, but I think this really is most potent against fine lines and wrinkles, used to boost collagen and elastin, and that I love because there are very few products in the skincare world that combine Centella Asiatica and vitamin C together, and if you're not doing that in your anti-aging skincare routine, trust me, you're missing out, and this is a super easy way to do it in a streamlined way. I absolutely love it. So there you have it, guys. I think no longer are we sleeping on Korean skincare vitamin Cs. We're giving the love, the attention that they deserve. And hopefully this video might just have given you a little inspiration when it comes to elevating your own vitamin C game. As I said earlier, if you already have your favorite vitamin C serum in your routine, keep on using it. But if you're looking for something different, a little innovation, or maybe just explore the market a little bit more detail, hopefully this video has been useful for you. As always, if you've made it through to the bitter end, watched through all of that waffle to the bitter end with me, I wanted to say a personal thank you to you because you guys honestly mean the world to me. And let me know that you're part of that bitter end crew by dropping the lemon or orange emoji down in the comment section below. I think lemons and oranges, that kind of signifies vitamin C in my mind at least. So yeah, drop the lemon or the orange emoji down in the comments so I can personally thank you for being with me to the bitter end, because you guys are honestly so special to me, and just from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Now, wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and glow to the gods. Take care. Bye.